every day, all day. But I feel very much that he's a very loving man and would stand by you through thick and thin. He's also asking you to stay well open for a second child after this one as well, Dale.
Really?
Beautiful. There you go. Absolutely fantastic.
Wow.
We've run out of time. It's been wonderful having you on there, Liz, and also for connecting to us there, Becky, and our other caller as well. Thank you, everyone, for watching. We're going to be back live next week. I'll be coming to you live from Cryle Castle in Australia in medieval attire. In the meantime, may you stay happy. Keep tuning into A1R Radio, and you'll have more shows after this break. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Hello and welcome. You're watching the Modern Mystic radio show. My name's Sarah, I'm your host. And if you do want a private reading with me, you know what to do. Go straight through to my website, which is modern-mystic.co.uk, or you can catch me on Facebook under Mystic Sarah and Modern Mystic. I'm very excited today because I do have a special guest with me. Her name is Mags O'Brien. She's from the UK and she is a life transformation specialist. So welcome to the show, Mags.
Hi, Sarah. Thank you very much. I'm really happy to be speaking with you tonight.
And we're absolutely delighted to have you on the show tonight. So tell us, Mags, what is a life transformation specialist?
Well, a life transformation specialist, I do what it says on the tin, and it's helping people to know what they want in their life and giving them the help and guidance to transform themselves. And that means that it's all about you and what you want, rather than trying to make people be something they're not.
Okay, and so what methods do you use to do all of this kind of work? Is there something specific that you kind of work with? Is there any sort of particular format that you use?
I have a number of modalities that I work with, and it's my experience over the years of doing various things. My favourite modality at the moment is soul realignment.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so what is soul realignment?
Soul realignment is about looking at who you are as a soul. Because when you know who you are as a soul, the good thing about that is that you can see where you are in alignment with it, and you can see where you're not in alignment with it. And however we act, we are either live in the positive end of who we are as the soul or the negative end. So we can look at where you're at and move you towards the positive end.
Okay, and are there any other formats that you use as well?
I'm a Louise Hay licensed teacher, and I learned that in 2013, so a while now. So again, I've got techniques around self-love and self-worth, which again blend in really well with the soul realignment. And the other thing that I do as well is I've been working with a self-sabotage coach, and I've got a holistic coaching qualification. So when the ego kicks in and wants to sabotage, we can go that way as well. So there's lots that we can do.
So tell us a little bit more about this self-sabotage thing. So what kind of situations would somebody have that they could perhaps relate to when you're using that term?
It's like self-sabotage is when we want to do something, for example. So say if we want to change our job, and we want to do something new, and then there's a part of it that goes, yeah, I want to do something new, I want to go for a new job. And then the other part of us says, well, I'm not good enough, I'm comfortable where I am. What if I move jobs and it's no good? And so we talk ourselves down and we talk ourselves out of what it is we want to do, because the ego wants to keep us safe. So even though we don't like something, the ego wants to keep us safe because it's familiar, and that is a real common thing. I do it myself too.
So, I mean, is that the same as procrastination?
Procrastination is a form of sabotage, yes, absolutely.
Yes, I know, because I'm a little bit terrible for that as well. I think we all are, aren't we? We can all relate to that.
Absolutely, and I do it myself. And the thing is that when you're a coach and you're aware of these things, it's like, yeah, I'm sabotaging. Come on, Max, what do you need to do? What would you say to your clients? So you can't get away with much.
So tell us a little bit about how you got into working as a life transformation specialist. So what's your background and how did you get here?
Long story short, I used to work in corporate. So I used to do purchasing. I worked in purchasing, I'd worked in sales, I'd worked in blue chip companies. And at 29, I had a breakdown. I was trying to do too much. I am